everybody, and welcome to Clear Path Guidance in Tarot. This reading was purchased by a very generous subscriber who would like to have a little more insight on one of her celebrities, who is Vengo Weiguang. I really hope I pronounced his name right. She has asked me to post it public for everybody to enjoy, which I really think is so great when people do that. His birthday is coming up. And she said it'd be a great gift for everybody. And today here in North America, it is January the 15th. I know you guys are one day ahead, so actually it's being posted right on his birthday. I hope you guys enjoy it. For those who are new to my channel, a little bit about myself. I'm a clairsentient clairvoyant, which means I can pick up energies from people, between people. It's reading energy, vibe, feelings, emotions. That is how I do my readings. It's called reading people. That's what I've been doing for a very, very long time, and I'm also clairvoyant. If anybody out there is interested in purchasing a private reading, please email me. My email will be below. I'll get back to you within 24 hours, and my turnaround time for a reading is less than 7 days. I have 3 services that I provide. The first one is 1 question, $30. You get 5 cards and an energy reading. 2 questions is $45. Same thing, you get 5 questions for each 5 cards for each question, and a full reading is $70. And you get 4 questions. I'm having a hard time focusing today. So if you would just have one burning question about your favorite celebrity, or you want to know more information about yourself, what you should take for school, or if you should quit your job, or if there's anything better coming for you, I can do a reading on any of those things. And for those of you who keep coming back and subscribing and commenting and liking and sharing, I'm so grateful for each and every one of you. I have looked through my YouTube analytics, and strangely enough, it's really funny, it's the Chinese culture that really drives this. You guys love Shen Yu and Dylan. Shen Yu and Dylan, and Dillaraba and Yang Yang. And those readings really seem to drive my YouTube channel. So I really hope you guys enjoy this reading on Vengo. Find them. Okay, how has he changed in the past decade in terms of energy, perception of life, career, and definition of love, relationship, his thought process? Okay, that's all right. When I think about Vengo, I feel like it's somebody who's like scratched and clawed his way to the top. It's like he's made a lot of sacrifices to get to where he is. Okay, I feel he's down to earth. He loves his family. He loves his friends. And his career comes first. So now he is, I don't know how popular he is in China, but obviously he has hit fame, okay? And nobody is going to take that fame away from him. He demands perfection. I feel he demands perfection from himself, and he demands perfection from other people. I don't feel he is hard to work with, but he demands the same energy and perfection from other people that he demands from himself. He is not where he is by luck. He is there because of the hard work that he has put in. And I just get this, no one's taking it away from me. And it's not a co-star. It's not going to be a producer. It's not going to be a director. It is going to be, if it gets taken away, it's because he's maybe made a poor decision. And I don't think he makes poor decisions, but he protects what he has earned. He is a Capricorn. Okay, Capricorn is represented by the mountain goat, and the mountain goat slowly makes its way up the mountain, but every step a mountain goat takes is made very precisely, and before it makes that next step, it makes sure that the foot that is on the rock or on the cliff is very stable, okay, before it takes the next move. So it's like everything he does is methodical, okay? How has he changed in the past decade in terms of energy, perception of life, career, and definition of love, relationships? And it's almost like two different people. His private life, his family, his friends, he's a different way than when he is working and on stage or behind, like in front of the camera. It's two different people. All right? So the Vengo that we see on screen is not the Vengo that people know personally. He still loves his family. He still loves his friends. He will do anything for them. That is his everything he does. I feel like he does for his family. Okay. And I feel like when he's working, he's high maintenance. And what I mean by that is he wants to make sure his makeup is perfect. He wants to make sure his hair is perfect. And I get this perfection from him. It's almost like a Virgo. Virgos are perfectionists. And because they're perfect, they want to make sure everybody else is in line, you know? And I get he just wants perfection when he's working, okay? How has he changed in the past? I don't feel like he's changed private life, personally. Everything that he has, I feel, is given to his family, you know, whether it's like paying his parents' house off or giving them a house or something, you know? Perception of life, career, and definition of love, relationship, his thought process. And I don't know if he's with anybody right now. I don't know. Okay, so question is, how do you see his future partner? Okay, so it seems to me he's single. His focus is work. His focus is career. And I don't feel like he's ever feels good enough. Like, just, you know, when he reaches the top, I feel like he thinks he can go further. Like, this isn't good enough. I need to make sure everything is stable, financially, career-wise, that sort of a thing. He's always looking for, it's like he's not stepping on people's feet or toes. I don't get that. Capricorns don't do that. Capricorns like to get to the top without being mean about it or stepping on other people's toes, okay? I don't think I really don't think he's changed in a lot of ways. He is who he is still, very kind and loving and giving to his friends and family. He's just got there's a different persona about him when he's working, okay? Let's see what the messages are regarding Vengo. I don't even know how to ask this question. How has he changed in the past decade? I just get he's very determined. He's always been determined, but now that he's reached a level of success, it's almost more like I get this feeling of him being protective of his energy, protective of his family, protective of what he has built. Okay, and that might come across as being arrogant or something like that. What are the energies regarding Vengo right now? So what are the energies? Now we have here the Ace of Cups, which talks about usually marriage and children and love and marriage and so forth. He is emotionally fulfilled, okay? Aces are beginnings, tens are endings. It could be a beginning here of like just him being emotionally fulfilled with life, with work, with family, that sort of a thing, okay? There's the Six of Pentacles. Now, this is exactly what I was talking about. This is giving and receiving. It's loans or debts and generosity. Here he is, and you can see these hands are being, the hands are holding, they're holding their hands out for money, and it's falling from him. He is very generous, I believe, with his friends and family. And the Six of Coins talks about gifts, support, generosity, receiving. It's a feel-good card. You're either able to be generous to others, helping out friends, or making a charitable donation, or you're being the one receiving money, perhaps as an award or bonus. Okay? It's about giving your time to help a good cause or receiving practical support. You give or receive with grace. I feel like this is him. He gives with grace. He's more than happy to do that. Okay? I mean, these cards are all lining up to what I'm saying. There's the Seven of Wands. Self-defense, protecting against competition. What's this guy doing? He is standing at his front door and he is defending what he has. You can see that there's these wands that are coming at him, but he is at a higher level He's at an advantage here, okay? So the Seven of Wands speaks about challenges, negotiations, advocacy, anticipation. This says that he is holding his ground through negotiations, okay, defending his ideas and pushing ideas back. It is about defending your ideas or pushing back one too many demands. Now, this is where I see that he defends his ideas, he negotiates, and he holds his ground. So when he demands something, I don't think it's because, it's not like, I demand a bigger trailer and I demand better comfort and this and that. He demands perfection and he will stand his ground with it. Okay? Then we have the Strength card, and this is about taking control. It's about self-love and it's confidence. He needs more confidence. He still is insecure with his career. Okay? So he's continually working on that self-love and confidence. Like, why does everybody like me? Am I that good of an actor? Da 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 da. Okay? Six of Wands, victory, awards, recognition, good news. This is a man that's come back from battle and is being recognized for his achievements. So victory, awards, recognition, good news, it's being the boss. This is him starting to get maybe the acclaim that he wants, or could be what he's wanting, is that recognition from other people. Okay? And then we have the Queen of Cups. This is someone who is helping, healing, supporting, nurturing. I feel that this is him. Okay? He's still there. I feel deep down to his core, he will never forget his family, never forget his friends. He is there to help people. Okay? He's there to help. All right? But I feel like in some ways he can be somewhat demanding. And it's okay. It's his career that's on the line, right? Okay. I want to know if he would let people around him affect his emotion, energy. Would he become more talkative if he's surrounded by said people? Or would he let his family influence his private life, especially with his partner? No, I don't feel like people influence him. Would he become more talkative if he's surrounded by said people? He's guarded. Okay? And that's the Capricorn in him. They're not very emotional. I want to know if he would let people around him affect his emotion, energy. No. Okay? Would he become more talkative if he's surrounded by said people? No. He is not very emotional. Okay? He is guarded by he guards his feelings and his thoughts and emotions and things like that. Okay? Or would he let his family influence his private life, especially with his partner? No. He is a leader, and I feel like if he was in a relationship, he would be the one that's in control. Not controlling, but in control. And he would not allow his personal life to be influenced by his family. However, he would consider what they have to say. Okay? All right, let's see what the messages are here regarding how he interacts. Okay, so I was right about that. If he there's the Ace of Wands, which talks about romance, project, inspiration to create something. We have the Lovers here, which talks about partnership, deep love, balance of two people together. Okay, this is referencing to whether it's love or people around him. We have the Moon. Okay, and the Moon talks about not seeing the facts by the light of the moon. Okay, so the light of the moon, it's very mysterious. There's illusions here. So the Moon speaks about illusion, the unconscious, mystery, uncertainty, dreams. This is about feeling, he leaves people feeling somewhat confused or disillusioned. Okay. But this is about, he leaves people wondering what's fantasy and what is real. Okay? And this is about discovering that true path that he is meant to discover. But from what I can tell here, he's very mysterious if it came to his personal life, whether it's love life or just his personal life. Okay? There is the magician, and the magician is about change. It's about focused creativity, turning your visions into reality. Okay? So he focuses, I feel, his energy on I feel like on the outside, it's like superficial things, okay? The weather, very, very surface level. And he has, this is about him being able to control it because he has the tools here. I feel like he can be charismatic, okay? And redirect questions. So if someone said to him something, he could redirect it without answering it, if that makes sense. Okay, and then here we have the Five of Wands, which talks about a conflict. This does talk about challenges, obstacles. He makes it very challenging, I feel, for people to get close to him and to know him, understand him. So I feel he's standoffish. Okay, would he become more talkative if he's surrounded by said people? Would he let his family influence his private life? No. I feel like he's very standoffish and he's mysterious. Okay. What could he do to sustain a comfortable life if he retired from acting? How far could he go with this acting career? I don't feel like it's going to end. I feel like it will continue. What could he do to sustain a comfortable life if he retired from acting? I feel that he would still be, like if he retired from acting, I think he would be a very good spokesperson, whether it's like for example, like a model, or how some people go on to be the name of Gucci, or the name of like an important designer or something like that. I feel that he would be very good at being a representative of a company, a brand, that sort of a thing. I think he would do okay in commercials, that sort of a thing. I don't see his career in acting ending, but I do see that if this is, let's say he's doing well and he doesn't want to act anymore and he doesn't want to be in that kind of a limelight, that I feel he could sustain a very comfortable life doing other things. Like, he's got a nice face. He's a good looking boy. So he could be like the spokesperson for cologne, or the face of something. Okay, let's just see what his future messages are regarding his career other than acting, if he chose to do something else. Okay, so here's the Knight of Wands, and the Knight of Wands does represent someone who is very passionate, free-spirited, creative. So he will do something that he's passionate in. So I don't know what his passions are, but I feel he's got a nice face. So I feel that if he feels passionate about a product, or whatever the case is, he will be stable. He'll have a good foundation in whatever he chooses to do. There he is, the Page of Pentacles, and this is someone who's patient. This is about money news. It could be a new job. If he does decide that, if he does decide to do something different, you can see he's got the money. That is what he's focusing on. And the stability. Okay? This is what Capricorns do. And you can see the green. To me, the green represents growth, like grass. Grass grows around you. I feel like that represents growth. Whatever he does, whatever passion he has, there'll be growth with it. Okay? He's got the money in his hand, and that is what he's focusing on, the stability. Okay? Again, there's the Ace of Cups, which talks about that being fulfilled with what he does. Okay? And it will bring him the Temperance. The Temperance is about balance and harmony. Okay? It's kind of what we all want in life. you know, moderation, balance, adjustment, resources, choices, moderation. So, I mean, this says here, you may be managing a huge workload, balancing budgets, or negotiating with demanding people. Carefully assess your priorities, and you will get the balance right. And make time for your own needs. Okay, so when I think about him, it's like I feel like he's a workhorse. Capricorns are work hard. Okay, so he might be overdoing it and needs more balance in his life. So he will always have a comfortable life. His star has risen. Okay, and the Knight of Swords. So the Knight of Swords represents someone who is fast thinking, someone who doesn't, it's like for a Capricorns take their time in making decisions. They want to make the right decision. But this card is saying that he will have opportunities. Okay, hold on here. Knight of Swords. So this card says, drama, stress, conflict, and change. He's bold and determined. So he is determined. This can stand for sudden drama and conflict. And it's like, I don't feel like he brings the conflict and drama, but when it comes, he will deal with it, the conflict and drama. Okay? And personal challenges that need to be overcome. I still feel, when I think about him, this feeling of I'm not good enough. And maybe that's why when I read his energy when he's working, I get this high maintenance. But I just get this insecurity coming from him that he's just not good enough. Okay? Could you see his future partner in terms of what kind of person could complement his energy and is compatible with him? He needs a woman that's a little bit more subdued, someone who will allow him to lead. I don't think it would be another actress. I think it could be someone, for example, someone who, let's see, is his hairdresser or makeup artist, someone who does costumes, somebody who supports him because he needs the support. I feel like he would be really good with a woman, for example. It would be someone who is a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. He's a Capricorn, not very emotional. He needs someone that can balance him. That would be, let's say, like the Queen of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. She helps, she heals, she supports. Someone who gives to him emotionally, okay? Because I don't think he's highly emotional. I feel if he meets a woman, it's going to be through work, but I don't think she's going to be an actress. Okay? Let's see what the messages say. What are the future love messages for Vengo? He needs a woman that is domesticated, and who's there for him when he comes home in the evening. What are the future love messages for Vengo? Okay, so, I mean, no women showed up in any of these. I don't think he's going to have anyone for a while. I mean, there's a Six of Cups, okay? This is the only cup that shows a female in it. This is nostalgia, innocence, gifts, reunions, friendship. It could be somebody from childhood. It can be somebody that comes into his life that he has known in the past. I think he's still just pursuing his passion right now. You know, there's the Seven of Wands again, which is about him protecting what he has earned. Until he changes his attitude and is ready to settle down, he's 39. So he's a bachelor, and he's been a long-term bachelor. Okay, so that's it's career, right? It's career. That's what his passion is. Here's the Six of Cups, Six of Pentacles again. That giving and receiving and being generous, and his money being on the eye and giving to people in his family. Okay, Knight of Pentacles. There he is again. Capricorn man. He's reliable. He's patient. He's hardworking. He travels for his job maybe. This is what he is focusing on. Okay, again, money. Two of Pentacles. So the Two of Pentacles is about that multitasking, it's choices, weighing options. Water in tarot talks about emotions. Okay, he's got his back against the water. So he's again focusing on the money. What would be best for him would be a woman that I feel is that nurturing woman. I don't see anybody coming into his life anytime soon because that's not where his focus is. Okay. But I feel the kind of person that would complement him is a soft, gentle, loving woman that's very nurturing. Okay. I could pull out the romance angels just to see. Let's just love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. He needs to love himself. And what I mean by that is, the way I tell people is when I love myself, it's like me giving the same treatment and same advice that I give to somebody else, I would give to myself. Treat myself the way I would treat a best friend or whatever the case is. So there you go.